Hi, is anyone on the stream? If anyone's watching the stream, could you reply on the chat, the live chat on the right hand side? I'm seeing there's 3 viewers here. Just want to check if you could hear me clearly, or if you could you reply on the live chat on the right hand side? Hi, dropship. So can you hear me? Perfect. So just to let you know, the stream would have a slight delay, maybe a couple of seconds. I'll reply to your message as soon as I can. I'm just going to give it maybe another 5 to 10 minutes to see if we could get more viewers in. If not, we'll proceed post then. Right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start the session. So thank you for taking the time to participate in this session today. Yeah. So just a quick overview. The session today is going to be on Shopee My Ads. So essentially, My Ads, it's a platform, an avenue for sellers to boost their listing by bidding on specific keywords that the customer is searching for. So I'm not sure if you have witnessed this before because it's actually live in the system. To give you a background on it, we started out on a pilot stage in October with 9 sellers, and then we proceed to phase 1 with another 9 sellers. So there are existing ads that's currently running in Shopee. And now proceeding to the next phase, we have phase 2 with targeting about approximately, I don't know, about maybe 300 users or so for this phase. And currently, this is only a whitelist function. So that means we have to enable it for specific sellers in order for sellers to use the function. All right, so if you're familiar with Google Ads or Facebook Ads, this is very similar to that. So for example, coming from a customer's perspective, if a buyer would search for a product, for example, if I want to buy a bag, I search for the keyword BAG. That's where you can see on the bottom right here, there are a couple of listings with AD, right? So these 5 listings above here, those are advertisement. So 80, 80, 80, 80. The first 5 and also the last 5. Yep. So what this seller does is they bid on this specific keyword bag, and it starts out with a foundation price of 3 cents. So it's a cost per click function. So if they set up with a price of 5 cents, let's say, for example, if this listing here is 5 cents, every click occur here will be charged 5 cents to the seller. And we have a fraud protection in place as well. So in case you were wondering if what if a customer clicks it multiple times, will you get charged the same as well? The answer is no. So within 5 minutes, no matter how many clicks the buyer has clicked on it, it will still count it as 1 click. And per day is a maximum of 5 clicks per user account. So after 5 clicks occurred from that user account, any clicks post then will not count anymore. I'm taking a pause here to see if you have any questions. All right, if no question, I'm just going to proceed. So that's how it works on the buyer's perspective, and this is how it works on the website layout. As for the mobile layout, it's slightly different. So for mobile layout, the top 2 listing will be ads, and moving forward, the rest of the ads will be shown in the interval of every 4 regular listing. So after that, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where you see another ads appear, and then another 4 regular listings, and then we have another ads. So that's how it will appear for the mobile layout. All right. As if how do you set up ads on your account? You have to go to Seller Center on the top left and click on Marketing Center. And once the function is enabled to your account, you will see this new module appear, which is My Ads. So post this session, we'll enable the function for you for your account, and you can start using it immediately. So this is the layout of Shopee My Ads. So you can see there are top up, promotion, bill, and so on, and your report right here to show you the statistics of your ads, your status as well. So how are you performing? How much expenses have you occur? How much orders and items you have sold that's acquired through ads alone? And how much views and click you have acquired through ads. So as mentioned, there are top up right here. So the function is a top up basis. So for example, it's like touch and go. So you got to top up to use the My Ads function, and all credit incurred will be deducted directly from the top up. So if I click on top up right here, you can see there are various credits you're able to purchase, starting from 20 ringgit to 1,500 ringgit. and there will be discount the more value you purchase. And especially for today, just today only, you get additional 5% off from this. So this right now, the price here, it's after deduction of the 5% discount. So if you like to purchase a specific credit, just click on the specific box. Click on there. You'll be redirected to a regular listing, and you can make your purchase right here. You can click on buy now and make your purchase. Regarding the payment method for this purchase, it's going to be as per regular Shopee payment. So any payment that you're able to buy items from Shopee, that would work. So Shopee wallet, your online payment, your credit card, that all works. So after you have done it, click checkout, get your payment over and done with, and that's where you have your credit being applied to your account. So the credit will appear almost immediately. In most time, it's immediately. And if during times with high traffic from our server, it'll take up to as long as 30 minutes for the credits to appear in your account. So once the credit is done, once you have reloaded credit into your account, that's where you can start creating ads for your products. So ads are product based. The keywords are tied to your specific product. So I'm going to show you an example right now. So for example, if I'm going to create ads for this specific product called Coach Bags, I'm going to select that, click on next step. And then you report forward to this page where you can set your keywords, budget, and time length. So for keywords, you can click on add recommended keywords, and that would show you up to 30 recommended keywords here. So the recommended keywords will be based on your product title, product description, and also the top search from our Shopee platform. So we recommend that you use this and utilize this recommended keyword provided to you. There's no harm having additional keywords as I mentioned previously, there's cost per click. Having additional keywords will increase your chances of getting the buyer's view. And also, if they have interest, they'll click on it. Otherwise, if they're not interested, the chances are unlikely for them to click on your product. So right now, you can see that all of these are starting off with 3 cents. With the suggested price right here, suggested price to keep your product at top with 3 cents. That means that these keywords are likely not used yet. So if you start out with it, if you follow the suggested price of 3 cents, your product will be on the top row. So for example, if there are a couple of bids for this specific keywords and they start out with 7 cents, the suggested price asks you to keep your product at 7 cents. If you follow exactly 7 cents, it guarantees you the top row in our website. So it does not guarantee you the first or second place, but it might not guarantee you that, but it definitely guarantee you the top row, which is in most cases good enough. All right. So once you adjusted your price, you can click on confirm. If you want to add in additional keywords, you can click on add more at the bottom. So click on that, and then you can see there are a couple of columns right here. You can see there are quality scores, search volume. So these two are a good indicator of that helps you to select your keywords. So search volume means there in the Shopee platform, there are the keyword coach is searched 6,075 times compared to the keyword bags, which is only searched for 4,868 times. So that if you're comparing between keywords, this would be a good indicator to let you know that which keywords are more popular and which keywords you should focus on. As for the quality score, that shows you the relevance of the keywords compared to your product. For example, if I search right now food, the quality score, as you can see, it's lower as compared to the keyword bag. So because the food is not relevant to our product listing. So what this means that, for example, if I'm selling a Coach bag, I could possibly bid for maybe a fossil bag as well. So for that, we do not prevent you from searching for bidding on irrelevant keywords. But with the lower quality score, as you can see, the minimum suggested price is going to increase as well. So for fossil bag, it increases to 20 cents. That's because it's irrelevant to your product. So if someone is selling fossil bag and also bidding for fossil bag, the reference price will maybe be 10 cents or so. It will be definitely less than 20 cents. But if someone coming from a competitor site is bidding for irrelevant keyword, the bid price would be higher than the fossil bag seller. So once you've selected that, you can click on add and adjust your price from here. Say if you, right now the reference price gives you the first page. Say if you do not mind having your product on the second or third page, you can adjust the bid price as well. Say to maybe 15 cents or so. Click on confirm and add keyword and it will be appear here. So one thing you could do is, because the service is live, it will change as soon as you update the bid price. What you can do is go back and forth between searching on your product and adjusting the bid price until you're satisfied with the position of your listing. So you can put in fossil bag for 15 cents and start searching it on the website. After that, you can see where your listings lies if you bid on 15 cents. If you're not satisfied with it, you could either increase or decrease depending on the result. All right. Moving on to the next one, we have budget. So budget, it's split to two different budget, which is daily budget and total budget. So for daily budget, it's let's say if you set 5 ringgit for a daily budget, it will set on 5 ringgit. If you pass 5 ringgit, the ad will stop for the day, and next day you will refresh the 5 ringgit daily budget and you can carry on using your ads for the amount of 5 ringgit. So you'll refresh daily depending on the budget you set on. As for total budget, if you set 30 ringgit for this product, so after you have spent over 30 ringgit, the ads will stop immediately and it will not refresh until you have add in more budget for that listing. As you can see at the bottom as well, it shows you a maximum of 200 clicks to 1000 clicks that you can incur with this budget. As for time limit, that's straightforward as well. So you can set the start and stop time of your ad that you like to run this ad, and it will follow according to that. If you set no time limit, it will run indefinitely until it reach your budget. If you set no budget and no time limit as well, it will run as long as you have credit in your account. So once you're done with that, you can click on publish promotion, and that would appear live in the system, and then you can start running your ads now. All right, I'm going to take a quick pause right now if there's any question. All right, if there's no question, I'm just going to proceed. All right, next I'll show you how to adjust your pricing and your time and so on, and how do you read the report provided in the Seller Center. So this is the testing environment, so ignore the amount stated here. So for example, if we have set up your ads, it will show right here the amount of ads running, what are the budgets set here. You can make adjustment by clicking on the pencil icon, change it from total budget to daily budget and so on. And then you can adjust your time period as well. And then you can see your impressions, clicks, and so on. So impressions are your views. So views are when the customer hover over the product. And clicks are customer that actually click on them. So CTR is click-through rate. So it's essentially clicks over impressions. It shows you what's the percentage of customers that actually click onto your product. So for that, you can gauge that what are the interests of the buyers. And then moving on, we have orders and items sold. So orders and items sold are straightforward as well. How many orders were made for this product, specifically via ads only. So if these products were sold via other avenues, for example, if the customer went through your store and start browsing and purchased the product, that product will not count under the orders and items sold here. So this product will only count when customer click on your ad specifically and make a purchase through that. So next, you can see how much the total sales you have made and how much expenses you have incurred through the clicks on the keywords. So right here, we have GMV over expenses. That shows you your cost into revenue. That shows you your cost margin incurred for this product specifically. So it gives you an idea of how much you have spent for that product, and you can compare that to your profit margin and see how much you have made. So obviously, this should not must not be higher than your profit margin. Otherwise, you'll not be making any money. So for example, if your profit is about 10%, so this may be about 3%, and you still, in the end of the day, you'll be still making a profit of 7%. So that's how you measure your performance of your product. So that's on the product level. If you click on the product, you dive down into the keyword level. So the keyword level gives you the same columns as well for you to measure the performance of your ad. So you can adjust the keyword, the pricing for the keyword right here, and also delete them if required. So for example, if you see a product with high clicks, but very low conversion to orders and so on, that's where you should probably stop using this keyword and start focusing on other keyword. Or if you see that your expenses is really high, that's maybe something that you could reduce your price if possible. That's all the action that you can do via this section to improve on your ads. So what we recommend you to do is to start having a budget set up for multiple products. From then onwards, you can gauge and start acquiring data to see that what works for you and what the Shopee buyers searches for and what are the interests of Shopee buyer. So those data are actually really valuable for you to improve on the performance of your store. And definitely, if you do face any situation that you're stuck, we will definitely provide assistance. For example, in the future, we'll have keywords like top keywords such as that sent to all sellers involved in ads, and that would give you a idea of what do you want to improve for your store as well, and how do you improve your ad performance for your store. All right, so right here, currently the report is currently set to yesterday's data. You can set for today's data, yesterday's data, past 1 week, past 1 month, or you can set the period yourself. So this goes as far of a historical period of 3 months. Anything post that, if you like to store data post 3 months, it's recommend that you export the data to Excel every month or so, and that way you can retain your soft copy data for safekeeping. All right, so back to the ads function. So right here, the last thing that you have on the right, it's billing. So that shows you the date, your type of, like, for example, you have on the 6th of December, there is a top up of 50 ringgit. On the 5th of December, there's a total expense of 200 ringgit and so on. So all of these will be listed right here. You can split it by your top up billing, your expenses billing as well, and set your time period on the above. All right, I'm going to take another quick pause to see if there's any question. All right, if there's no further question, Just a couple of tips and tricks I have for you to fully utilize the My Ads function. So from setting up keywords, some things that you could probably leverage on is multiple language. For example, bid on keywords on Malay keywords, or even Chinese keywords if you have. So those will increase your chances of getting the additional exposure required. So we recommend to also have a minimum of 10 to 20 keywords. So based on our statistics acquired from our previous seller. So that is sellers with 10 to 20 keywords are typically more successful than having less keyword than that. All right, and also make sure to do a search for your product before making the ads for it. For example, if you search on your product on the site and you notice that your product is already on the top row on the regular listing, then there is no need for you to use ad for that specific product or that specific keyword. What you can do is focus on keywords that your product are not on the top, and you try to gain exposure through that other keywords, and or focus on items that are not are new items that are new and they are not visible for the buyers. For example, items that are having very limited ratings and review, therefore that's why it's not appearing in the top searches. For those items as well, you could leverage on ads to give you additional exposure. But obviously, do make sure that your listings are attractive as well. So when you put it on the top, if your pricing and so on are not compatible, not attractive, not competitive to other sellers, your chances are the buyers will not make a purchase from you. So all this does is to give you the additional exposure required, but your listing will still have to be attractive in order to acquire the buyer's attention. All right. All right, so that is essentially what we have for today. If there's no further question, this is all I have, but I will be online for a bit. So if you do want to go ahead and start using My Ads, please go ahead and do so. You can start top up and start using it. And if you have any questions, please post it in the live chat and we will help you it will guide you through it. Yep, for that, it's just Shopee website only. One more thing I failed to mention previously is that if you do face any question, I mean, any queries for like My Ads and so on, your first point of contact will probably going to be to utilize the user menu available right here. So it's available on the My Ads function. So right on the top right, you see a button right here that says user menu. Click on that, you'll be brought forward to a PDF guide as where you can have all the details stated in there. So for example, what are the explanation for individual columns here? That will be all provided in the user menu. In case you do have any further questions, you can reach out to our support team, which is support@shopee.com.my. And if you do have time as well, do provide us with a quick feedback here via this Google form. Sorry about that. Just give me a second. I'll fix that immediately. Should you try this one and see if this works? Doesn't work. Sorry about that. Ignore the link. It doesn't work if I send it to
What's this?
survey.
No, yeah, still. But also that's the same, they cannot access. They can't access the stream.
Really?
One thing was saying registration confirmation.
This link.
Do you have that confirmation?
All right. If you have any question, just post it in the chat. I'm going to switch off the stream for now. So thank you for participating in this stream today.